A white supremacist took MDMA for a study and it snapped him out of his belief. Why am I doing this? A leader in the US white nationalist movement realized he wanted to change his extreme beliefs after he took the psychoactive drug MDMA as part of a scientific study. The man, who's referred to by his first name Brendan, was enrolled in an MDMA study in February of 2020, which investigated whether the drug could increase the pleasantness of human touch, according to an adaptation of the book I Feel Love, MDMA, and the Quest for Connection in the Fractured World by Rachel Newer, published by the BBC. After the experience, Brendan returned a form to the researchers and wrote, "This experience has helped me sort out a debilitating personal issue. Google my name. I know what I need to do." The researchers looked up Brendan and discovered he was a white supremacist who had lost his job after being revealed as the leader of a white nationalist group. Brendan had attended the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville in 2017. Immediately, they were concerned as to what sorting out an issue might refer to, but when they tracked him down, Brendan revealed that what he needed to do was simply love, as opposed to something more sinister. Wow. To simply love. My goodness. Drugs can cure Nazism. We just need to get everyone to do MDMA. Okay. So first thing I need to tell you guys is, while the healative properties of like psychedelics, things like MDMA, are still being studied, and I think that it's a field that we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg in, especially since this research has been historically suppressed by the American government in its effort to fight against the dangerous drugs of LSD and Molly. Because everybody knows about all those LSD overdoses where people died from taking too many tabs. As in zero people. Zero people have died from taking too many tabs. The only way you can die from taking too many tabs of acid is if you like fall out your window because you didn't have anybody babysitting you. And anyway, this research was cracked down upon by the American government. But there's study after study that seems to bring forward the idea that not only Molly, but all types of psychedelics can have healative property when it comes to American veterans suffering from PTSD, people who have trauma from their life, people with other mental health issues, and have many, many healative and beneficial properties. And this research is continuing to happen. So is it possible for me to see, it's for me to imagine that somebody who's a white supremacist would take MDMA and then be snapped out of it? No, that is not impossible. No, it is not impossible at all. It can be an extremely transformative experience. Something that could, completely set you on a new path in life, or something that completely shatters your concept of reality. And I've experienced that firsthand, the shattering of your concept of reality. And that can be extremely jolting, and that can set you in a totally new path in life. And I've met people before who've also taken psychedelics and have set them on a totally new path in life. Drugs cure Pravi sector. Yo, I should get all of right sector to do LSD on camera and see what happens. I should get right sector fighters be like, yeah, I'm gonna let me do a whole strip of LSD tabs. See what they say, man. Start asking them about politics then. Oh my god, what a disaster. What a terrible idea. Because here's the thing, while what I'm saying is true, I need to put a giant addendum here, is that there are also hardcore neo-Nazis who really, really like psychedelics too. And in fact, use psychedelics as part of what they think is like they're delving into like Aryan esoteric supremacy. And those people are some of the wildest ones because they're like into weird esoteric, like kind of like paganish and spiritual Nazism, which is the creepy stuff, man. That's the creepy, like, Heydrich Himmler shit. Would be good content. It would be good content. I wonder what Zelensky would be like on acid. I'd be very interested. Be very interested to see. Incredible. MDMA is one of several psychiatric drugs that researchers are studying to assess whether they can be used to treat mental and physical illnesses. Insider has previously reported on its potential to treat anxiety disorders such as PTSD and alcoholism. The party drug, also referred to as Molly, is known for causing feelings of empathy and sociability, as Harriet D. Witt, who led the research, told Noir. It's what everyone says about this damn drug, that it makes people feel love. She added that it's mind-boggling, that the drug could potentially change someone's belief in the way it is thought to have done with Brendan. However, MDMA doesn't have a political agenda and can't by itself solve racism. Damn, I thought we had the racism cure. Could you imagine all the racists like running into the woods and forming little racist communes as doctors are trying to like inject them with MDMA to cure them of their racism? Then we'd have the true like Fauci-led dictatorship where he's just giving everybody MDMA to make them not racist and not terrorists. The authors of one journal article of 2021 argued that psychedelics could just amplify what's going on in that person's head. MDMA has, for instance, been used by the Taliban to channel connection to the divine during prayer chants, according to Noor. Like, that's actually an incredible story. Could you imagine what it's like to be near the Taliban while they're tripping? Oh my God. Not even acid, but like MDMA. The Taliban on MDMA, man. I wonder if somebody could take psychedelics and they could walk away with the idea of like, yep, I need to be a suicide bomber. I need to strap a big old bomb to my chest, and I need to walk into a crowded building full of men, women, and children and just go. I couldn't imagine that. It's hard to imagine it, but I guess that's like a just completely different experience than I had with that people have had with these substances.